Triggers let us to schedule the pipelines. Remember, we can schedule the pipelines, we cannot schedule activities. So how to create triggers? Just click on new, provide the name. So I would say daily 2 AM trigger for my web source. So there are three types of triggers. One is schedule, second is tumbling window, and third one is event. Schedule trigger is a normal schedule trigger where we can specify start date, end date, and when you want to run the pipeline. Tumbling window is on frequency or on the recurrence basis. So let's say every 15 minutes I want to trigger any pipeline. It can be every 5 to 6 hours, whatever the interval you want to provide. Event is whenever an event occur and you want to execute a pipeline, you should use event. As of now, Azure supports Azure Blob Storage as an event source. So whenever file will occur on the provided blob storage, this trigger will get executed. So in this example, we will see the schedule one first. So I'll keep start date as 18th March and I want to run this pipeline every day at UTC time 2 o'clock. I want to end this schedule in next year. So let's say in March 31st. By default, it is disabled. We have to make it enable. Click OK. Once we click OK, we have to publish it. However, it will not let us to publish because we have not added any pipeline. So without adding any pipeline, we cannot save the trigger or publish trigger. So I am going to create zip pipeline. I'll click on add trigger, new edit. I will choose this trigger. Since our trigger is for web, in this example, I will attach the trigger to copy from web. So it will show me the configuration. Click OK. What should be your default parameter value? Let's say 2020-01. Okay. And click on publish. Publishing completed. Let us go back to triggers and click on the code. So here we will see the code and the pipeline reference is copy from web. So this is the pipeline we have added and this is the default parameter we have set. You can also see the number of pipelines attached to this trigger is 1. You can add more than one pipeline to one trigger. Let's say I go to create zip and I'll add the same trigger for this pipeline. Click OK. None and publish. Trigger is published. Now the number of pipelines are 2. If you see in the code, the pipeline reference create zip is also added apart from copied from web. So in this way, we create triggers. You can try out a tumbling window and event-based trigger as well. For event-based trigger, we have to provide the storage account name and the container name. This is a wildcard type path you can provide here. Start with and end with, and which event you want to put. Let's say blob created and blob deleted. You can schedule the pipeline even on blob is deleted from the configured storage account.